Trinidad and Tobago has one of the highest murder rates in the world, and nobody wants to talk about the real reason why. Let's put it in perspective. Trinidad and Tobago consistently ranks among the top 10 countries in the world for murders per capita. A country of 1.4 million people recording over 500 murders a year. That means you are statistically more likely to be murdered in Trinidad than in Mexico, than in Brazil, than in most countries people call dangerous. So why? The easy answer is gangs, drugs, poverty, and yes, all of that is real. But that's the surface. That's what politicians say to avoid the harder conversation. Here's what they don't say. Trinidad sits at the bottom of the Caribbean, 11 kilometers from Venezuela. It is one of the most strategically positioned drug transshipment points in the entire Western Hemisphere. Cocaine moving from South America to North America and Europe passes through Trinidad, and where drugs flow, weapons follow. The same routes that move drugs bring guns. Illegal firearms have flooded communities that the government was already neglecting. But here's the part that should make you angry. Those communities didn't neglect themselves. Successive governments, for decades, concentrated wealth, infrastructure, and opportunity in certain areas and left others to rot. Eastport of Spain, Laventille, Beetham. These aren't just poor communities. They are communities that were deliberately left behind. And when you remove opportunity from a generation of young men and flood their neighborhood with guns and drug money, violence is not a surprise. It's a result. And yet, every election cycle, politicians drive into those same communities asking for votes, promising change, and then disappearing for 5 years. The murder rate in Trinidad isn't just a crime problem. It's a governance failure. It's an inequality problem. It's the result of decades of political neglect dressed up as a law and order issue. So here's the question nobody on that island wants to answer. Are the people dying in Trinidad victims of crime, or victims of a system that was never designed to protect them in the first place? Drop your thoughts below, especially if you're Trinidadian, because this conversation is long overdue.